I can't believe the arrogance of some well-off global warming believers thinking the rest of us should give them a free ride. And I mean literally. Right now in the High Court, two drivers, one is an electric car, the other a hybrid, want the court to tell the Victorian government to stop making drivers of electric cars and hybrids chip in for our roads. Now, Victoria's passed a new law saying, well, look, you know, if you've got an electric car, for instance, you've got to pay about 2 cents a kilometre for the roads, even though drivers of petrol cars already pay twice that much in fuel excise, right? For the same purpose. But these two drivers say, well, look, they're saving the planet, so they shouldn't have to pay a cent. And then there's an argument about who has the right to impose this kind of tax. Joining me is Nationals frontbencher Barnaby Joyce, the former Deputy Prime Minister. Barnaby Joyce, thank you for your time. I mean, the cheek of these people, right? If you buy an electric car, you already get so many taxpayer-funded perks not available to people buying, mostly poorer people buying petrol cars, rebates in some states of up to $3,000, tax cut that's just been passed, no fringe benefits tax, a discount on rego in some states, and that's still not enough because they are saving the planet, Barnaby.
It's entitlement, and it's a sense of how dare you put a tax on the car I take to golf. Don't you know that I have a Tesla and I want my neighbours to know I have a Tesla? I'm enlightened. But let's go through it. We collect net around about $12.7 billion, but let's say $13 billion net in road taxes. That's how we look after the land section of our roads. Yeah, they want to drive on the roads, but they don't want to pay the road tax. I mean, that's how it works. Otherwise, no one should pay for it. And then just break this down. So the person in the Weatherboard 9 in the poor village, they don't have a lot of money. They can't afford $70,000, $80,000 for a car. They buy a second-hand car, maybe a second-hand Holden, second-hand Ford, second-hand Toyota. It's not a great car and it runs on petrol. So you're saying that person who doesn't have public sewerage, doesn't have a policeman in the town, probably doesn't have a post office in the town, has very few facilities, that they have to pay the tax for you as they go to buy their groceries.
It's incredible.
How do you justify that? And it's all based on this rubbish, this prattle that Bowen goes on with, this prancing, dancing. Cicero says was that you shouldn't, that only drunk people dance. Well, he does it stone cold sober every day at the dispatch box, and and this idea that he said, and renewables are so cheap. Look at your power bill. Look Look what's happening to Snowy Hydro 2.0. It is going through the roof.
Barnaby, we're going to have to talk about that next week because it's not just Snowy 2.0. Just about every main renewable energy project in this country is over budget or delayed or in trouble in some way. And the idea that Labor's going to get its plans all in order by 2030 is all going to work out perfectly, you look and laugh. I'll do that next week.